Sir,
Yes.
when I ask AI a question, how does it actually give an answer? Is it searching Google or other search engines?
See, AI is as such is not a human. Okay, so it doesn't have any understanding the capacity. All that it does is it accumulates the data which is provided for you for it for training purpose. So it basically is on a probability mechanism. It anticipates what could be the next word based upon the training that is given to it, and then it will give you a reply. So don't think that AI will intelligent enough to give you a reply based on its thinking. It doesn't think, it is not a human thing. So what are the data you have trained? It will just understand the probability of the next word that will be or possibly will be coming, and basing on that it will structure the reply and give it to you. But again, it is very confident that whatever it has given is right. So it is us to justify whether what is given is right or not.
If I ask the same questions twice to the AI, it gives different answers, sir. Why is it happening, sir?
See, as I told you, AI is not human, and AI does not memorize anything like humans. So if I say what is your name, you always memorize that your name is Anu. But that is not the case with AI. AI keeps on revisiting the data that is infused into it on a time to time basis. So with the accumulated data that is there, it starts interpreting the possibilities. That is why if you freshly give a new query, you may get a new answer from them. Though the query is same. If you enter it today, you may get a different answer. If you enter it tomorrow, you may get a different answer. It all depends upon the data that is fed into the one, and it is a live process. It keeps on going. So it keeps on getting a lot of information. So as I told you, it reads those patterns and it will be giving you the answers. So there may be a little change in the answer. Again, it is you who has to understand and justify for yourself that yes, my name is this only, right?
If AI predicts based on past data, what happens when law changes, sir?
This is an important question. This is there for students as well as for professionals. See, AI depends on a particular day's data only. So till that time you have given a training, it will give you the result based on that information that is available. If there is a subsequent change that has happened in the law, an amendment or a modification, then AI is fed with that information or not is $1 million question. So if you are using a tool and the tool is not properly updated, then you may get a wrong answer. So again, it falls back to the same thing that even though if you put a query, it is up to the professional or to that student who is doing that research on that particular activity to ensure that the data, that information that the AI tool has given you is up to date. If it is not up to date, then it is your responsibility to modify it accordingly, depending upon the latest developments.
So, what is the data privacy risk while using AI?
This is one more important question many people are asking. What actually we understand by data privacy?
How far our data or the information that we keep is protected within?
See, now AI is in a position to give you, say, for example, 5 years projection. So when you are feeding the data to the AI, try to avoid those sensitive informations which are not required for the AI to make those predictions. Like for example, say your company is XYZ Limited. It is not required for the AI. If you give the previous 3 years balance sheets or information and you ask it to give the 5 years projection, there is no need for the AI to know what is the name of your company, what is the SIN number of your company. If you are a personal thing, then your inputs are not required for the purpose. So it is up to the user who is asking the query with the AI to ensure that he should not give or avoid those circumstances where you have to provide the personally or officially sensitive information, because again the tools that you are using are very important. So it depends on the privacy policy of that particular tool also. So if you are forced to give that information, then check the terms and conditions. If the data privacy policy of those people, even iota of chance is there of the data getting shared. So my advice is don't give the sensitive information. That is the only way you can protect the data. Otherwise, it is global, anybody can access that.
Sir, as a CS student, what technical understanding of AI is required for?
See, as a student, you need not have any technical knowledge like programming or other skills. You should know what AI can do. You should know in which circumstances you have to use AI, and you should basically understand why you should use AI. Is the situation demanding you to use the AI? To that level of understanding is okay. And out of curiosity, if you want to learn some additional things, it is always good for you for your increasing your knowledge base. But otherwise, fundamental understanding of AI and its limitations, that is very important for you to understand. Beyond that, not great requirement is there with respect to in deep understanding of the AI.